We are still keeping our fingers crossed for some high school hoops this week, and the Conway Lady Cats continue to look to improve with a young and talented squad in 2026. It is Thursday, January 29th, and this is Varsity Vibe Today. Well, welcome into Varsity Vibe Today on this Thursday, guys. I'm your host, Alyssa Orange. We have made it through the halfway point of the week, and hopefully you've been able to get out, not be so cooped up in your house with all the snow. But of course, we haven't had any school this week, which means no basketball action to talk about. And a lot of teams, as we've mentioned, shuffling their schedules around. Fingers crossed that some games could be played today, depending on how things go. But hopefully, there is some action on Friday because a lot of really exciting games are on the schedule this week. And I know teams just really want to get back together and to continue to practice, but also get on a court and play another basketball game. And, specifically a team that comes to mind is the Lady Cats of Conway. I was able to catch up with their head coach, Ashley Hutchcraft, as well as sophomore Kylie Johnson. And one of the biggest things they said was, we had one of our best practices on Thursday, and then all of this weather hit. And so they're a team that's really starting to continue to kind of find their own way. And if you remember a season ago, they were ranked in the top 15 nationally in girls basketball. This year, they're just a different team. They're young, but they've got a lot of talent and a lot of potential. And they're still just trying to put all of those pieces together and see what kind of run they can make here in the second half of conference. Currently 2-2 in conference play.
We were able to practice on Friday,
Right.
so we got a good lift in and kind of really got into their legs hard Friday. And then I haven't seen them since. So we've been sending some at-home workouts and doing the best we can. Obviously communicating about what game could be next, and just keeping that open communication. And they've been sending videos of their workouts at home, and obviously it can't mimic anything close to what it would be like, on the court. But hopefully it changes today or tomorrow that we can get some practices in and kind of get back to the grind of things.
Kylie, how has it been for you? I mean, home workouts, I'm sure is different. No, school is different. And I know you're probably itching to get back on a basketball court.
Yes, it's different, but like Coach said, we're still getting workouts sent to us, and we're still doing that. Just like stepping outside and just doing something is also productive as well. And I live right beside Tim Fitness, so it's kind of easy to go out and get some work. So yeah.
That's good. When you look at how things have gone, specifically since conference play started, how do you feel like this team is continuing to grow and maybe finding their groove after each game?
So we've just been putting in like lots of work, and
Yeah.
it's been rough at first, but like now I feel like we're finally finding like our niche, and we're just coming closer. And just like the more games we play, the more that we'll grow. And we have some really young girls on our team too, and they've been stepping up very big and like helping us a lot, pitching in at anything we do. It's hard
Mhm.
putting in so much effort in the team and while you're still young. So you're still gonna make mistakes, but those mistakes lead to bigger things when we need them to step up in like tournaments and the state tournament as well.
Yeah, coach, to piggyback off of that,
Mhm.
when you look at each game and try to learn from it, the loss to North Little Rock, but then you beat Cabot and a battle with Central. I mean, what do you take
Mhm.
away from those games as you continue to have the conference unfold?
It's interesting. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything by any means. That's not my MO, but um we are really young, and we make a lot of mistakes with our lack of experience. And if the team that we saw probably in Duncanville, where we probably played our best basketball of the year, if that team shows up, we could compete for a state championship.
Mhm.
If the team shows up that played in the second half against Little Rock Central, we can get beat every single night. So it's just a matter of what team is going to show up, and I think that's our youth. Um, we start a freshman in Natalie Baker, and Kylie sitting here, the way Kylie plays and how athletic and physical she looks and is. Kylie's just a sophomore, and we rely on a lot of freshmen, lots of sophomores. Our two seniors come off the bench. They don't play very much. They're great for us, but they're more of our glue kids, the kids that hold us together off the court. So, but on the flip, last year, we were ranked nationally. We only lost 3 games, and we played our best basketball in December, and we peaked at the wrong time. So I think the main thing with our team is that we're still locked in, we're still engaged, we still believe in our season, and we feel like in February, mid February, late February, if we can kind of get to where we want to be, um, strangely we could be there at Hot Springs. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's how good we can be.
Mhm. And you mentioned it. The best practice you think you had was on Thursday before all the snow hit. And I know the snow's not ideal for that, but that's got to be a good sign as a coach that, they continue to want to put in the work and
Mhm.
continue to have the same goals that you do.
Yeah, absolutely. I truly felt like that Wednesday and Thursday after that Little Rock Central loss, it was kind of it's the season's either going to go away and we're just going to kind of, hey, next year, we're going to be one of the best teams in the state next year without question, and just chalk this up for what it is, lack of experience. But I looked them all in their eye and said, hey, I want you to be honest with me, respect me enough to be honest with me. Are we done? And every single person said, no, absolutely not. And so, as long as we're not done and we're still trying to get better and fix those mistakes, and um, I just feel like we could be scary in mid-February and March.
Kylie, when you hear your coach talk like that, I mean, I don't know about you, but as an athlete, like that's exciting to still have that, that belief and desire and know that you guys are capable of really exciting things. How do you feel this team can continue to improve?
I feel like we have growing points. Like we all need to grow, but like she said, after that loss, we all took it to heart and we realized that we need to fix the things that are not going so well. And we just all have that mindset. It's all like mental. It's in our heads, and we just need to just lock in and forget about all the other stuff that's going on around us and just like focus on the goal, and the goal is to win and be state champ.
Kylie, what do you think your role is when you look at the big picture with this team, even though you're just a sophomore?
My role is just to like keep everybody calm. I'm a calm person. I don't do a lot of talking. So I just show people and I lead them in the way they should go by just my calming presence, and not really want to yell or just I just be there for you. If you need here, if you need me to talk to you or call you, or if you just need somebody just to you, and I'm just easy to.
Mhm. And lastly, coach, just as you look at the rest of the season, how excited are you to see the growth and the potential that this team has?
It's really exciting. You look at everyone on our team that gets a lot of minutes. They're a ninth grader, sophomore. We do have a couple of juniors that are a big part of our piece, but
Mhm.
our junior high is I think they're like 20-2, and so the future is extremely exciting, but Kylie knows, and we're present people. Like that's the hard part for us, is that we want it now, and we feel like it can happen now. So it's exciting. And again, I just go back to that. If we can figure some things out, and I think we have, I think in mid February and March, I feel like we're a scary basketball team. Um, I just think we can. I think we can compete for a state championship, and that's exciting. That's just exciting to still, like Kylie said. It's just we still believe in our season, and we still believe in each other, and I truly think that's not going to change.
Well, hopefully basketball happens sooner rather than later, because Conway hosting a big game for the girls and the boys on Friday night as they host Bryant at their home arena. That is going to do it for Varsity Vibe today on this Thursday. Thank you so much for joining us. And remember to follow along on our social media platforms as we get updates with all of these games, the action that hopefully will happen on Friday. We're going to have highlights of the games that we are at, as well as all access stuff and post-game interviews for you guys to enjoy. And I also want to remind you that we have a giveaway contest happening right now. All you have to do is sign up for our newsletter. It comes into your inbox twice a week. There's no reason not to be up to date on the latest high school stuff going on around our state. But if you do that, then you could win a $200 gift card to Academy. Now, if you already are signed up for the newsletter, you're already in the drawing. But go ahead, sign up and see if you can win that gift card. And then, of course, you get all of our stuff headed to your inbox twice a week. I'll see you guys tomorrow.